What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Full House Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Warren.
I'm Tori.
And I'm Josh.
All right, for YouTube, we're doing another mock. It's Mock Monday, baby, lunchtime. We actually have half of this league here that we're doing this mock draft for is human beings. So it's not all against computers. And we're doing a Dynasty startup mock draft. Steph wanted to do one. Steph's a loyal listener of the True Crime Guys podcast, as well as Full House Fantasy. She's big time into fantasy. She was in our True Crime Guys league last year, and she's doing her first Dynasty startup this year. As we
exciting.
Well,
yeah, it's exciting.
So she wanted us to do a mock with her, and so we're going to do this for the YouTube world as well. And so we got half point PPR, Dynasty startup, one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, one tight end, one defense, one kicker, and
two receiver, not three.
Two.
Okay.
Two. And we got 12 teams here. We already randomized the order. Tori is at 4. I'm at 3. Josh is at 7. And then we got some other people in here. My cousin Robbie's sitting at 9. We got Steph sitting at 6. We got a couple guys from the Gram that are also fantasy content creators.
Sorry, I don't know your guys' names offhand, but we got Smanakia at 1-5, and we got Idahan Smooth or whatever his name is at the 2-piece. So
would you pronounce that Spinakia or spinach?
Well, I was
being a smart ass.
Yeah, I was being kidding.
And then we got third round reversal, by the way. So kind of screws me sitting at 3, Tori as well. But Josh,
half the league, we're all sitting right in the middle.
Dynasty startup. Let's rock and roll and see.
Let's get this draft kicked off, baby. Let's do it. How do I start?
I want to randomize it again because I have 7 in real life and I don't want to keep.
All right, let's roll.
There we go.
Bingo. Idahan Smooth at the 2 spot.
We had JT go number 1. No surprise, even in a dynasty,
especially with single quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a little bit of a surprise. Ooh, see.
Yeah, but you got to think we're not in that super flex.
Oh shit, I'm on the clock.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing super flex.
Single QB, which quarterbacks are still valuable, but nowhere near.
Right.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense then.
I'm gonna go ahead and go Jamar Chase. He's super young. He's unbelievably talented. He's locked up with Joe Burrow for a long time. It's just a beautiful situation.
That's kind of who I was hoping for, to be completely.
Yeah, but I feel like now it should be pretty easy for you, Tori. Should be. We're in Dynasty now. Remember, Dynasty.
I know. I'm gonna get my guy,
Javonta.
Yeah, Javonta.
All right. So now we got Spinakia.
I don't see is the little green circle supposed to indicate that they're actually online, or?
I think so.
Yeah, he might be auto picking here.
Well, it doesn't show that I'm online either, but hold on.
I guess it doesn't, does it?
It may be. I don't know.
There it goes.
Huh. Come on, Spinnick.
Oh, well, if he gets auto-picked, he gets auto-picked. What are you going to do? All right, so far we got JT, JJ, Jay Chase, Jay Williams. All J's so far, actually. That's kind of crazy.
J.
What are you thinking, Josh? Who are you hoping falls to you in 2 picks from now?
Well, at this point, I feel like the best thing would be Allen. If Spinach and Steph don't take him, I would probably take him right here at 7. Now, like you said, Tori, we're not in a super flex, but this is still a dynasty. And if I could get a generational quarterback who's 26 years old, I think, even maybe a Justin Herbert, if someone takes Allen, I might strongly consider him.
So quarterback obsessed lately in early rounds in the draft. It's weird.
Which is weird because it's not who I normally am. But
in a single quarterback, I don't see any value in going Josh Allen anywhere near the top 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I just really don't. I think that every single year there's a rookie.
Did he auto pick?
Spinach
the auto pick?
I just messaged him.
No, he's back. Okay. He's got the green light and he picked Cooper Kupp. So
okay, so he took Cooper Kupp. See, I don't like that call there at number 5.
People, a lot of people that have had a lot of dynasty experience, they swear by playing in a 3-year window. You can't think too far ahead, and that's Cooper Kupp. You're good for 3 years.
Do you think so though? You really think so? 3 more years of dominance.
29.
Is he 29?
I mean, yeah, he's.
Yeah,
are you sure? I thought 35. He was 30. Oh, he's 29. All right.
According to people who have been on the field, traveling around to different training camps, Cooper Kupp, they said, was the most dominant player they saw in all of training camp in any place.
Where do you hear this stuff?
I listen to a lot of fantasy football radio shows on Sirius XM and shit. But
so Spinach took Cooper, Steph took Najee. Now I'm on the clock, and now I'm second guessing myself.
Najee at 6 is a quality pick. I mean, the dude, yes, he's a little older for a second-year running back, but he's 24 and just a generational dude.
Yeah.
If they can get it figured out, they have some fucking phenomenal pieces in Pittsburgh. If Pickens can be the dude that training camp is showing him to be,
and preseason too.
That's what I'm saying. So you got George Pick, Deontay, Claypool as your number 3, Najee. Man, if they can get the quarterback position right, you are fucking.
So now I'm torn. I'm going between Kyle Pitts and DeAndre Swift.
We talked Josh out of QB here.
Yeah, you did. I'll probably take one in the second round.
I'll tell you this: I'm not going to give you who, but I would pick one of those 2 guys as well. Yeah, but I know for sure who I would pick. Do you? Do you know who you would go with here? Don't spoil it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be either of the guys you're talking about.
Jeez, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts here.
All right, Kyle Pitts goes for Josh.
Not the guy you would have taken, right, Tori?
No, I would have gone Swift.
CMC goes 8, computer pick, and my cousin Robbie is on the clock. I talked him into at work playing on the work computer.
Good. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that.
Right. I guess his boss is like in the same room and everything, so he's got to be all sneaky about it. We'll see how it goes. And he's like, he didn't even know what Dynasty is. I was like, we're doing a Dynasty startup mock, and he's like, what's Dynasty? I'm like,
he went Swift. God. Or no, he went Lamb.
CD Lamb. Okay.
So he goes CD Lamb, then DeAndre Swift went, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Devontae Adams, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon.
And Robbie's back on the clock.
Man, going Swift Mixon. I like that.
Josh, you might still have your chance at Josh Allen in the second round. You think
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I would do. Yeah, right here.
For no question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Breece Hall. Robbie
Diggs.
goes Breece.
I like Breece a lot there.
It's a good start for Robbie, never having done a Dynasty. You got 2 real young, great talents.
Dude, not only that, but Team 10, like
DeAndre and Joe Mixon. That's your team right there.
That's legit. Like, and then look at Team 11. Granted, equal talents, but dudes that are 5 years later in their careers.
Yeah.
So Swift and Mixon is a for now team and a future team.
Josh, now are you second guessing your Josh Allen?
No, I'm gonna go Josh Allen here. I like the guy. I think he's gonna play another 10 years easy.
For sure.
And he has potential to be quarterback 1.
Andrews, Steph Eagles,
5 of those 10 years.
I like that. A whole round later, going Mark Andrews, who is 4 years older than Pitts. I would still, of course, go Pitts, but I do like the Andrews pick there.
Yeah.
Now we got Spinnick. No one I love here, I'll admit.
Yeah, second. I was talking to one of my buddies the other day, and second and third round is so tough for me because it's so pivotal. But there's like, I don't know. I feel like anywhere from like 4 to 8, I kind of have guys that I really, really like. In the first round, I got a couple guys I really like, but like the second and third round, it's real tough for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tori, what are you going to do?
Saquon.
Whoa, damn it, man.
I'll admit, that's who I was going to go.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I thought I for sure had him.
I was going to go Saquon.
Wow.
Fuck.
Me too. And I had a whole argument, like if people are saying, oh, he's a little older for Dynasty. It's like he's 25. He's 25, and I feel like these injuries have almost prolonged his career in a sense from a Dynasty perspective because he hasn't taken that just nonstop beating. These injuries were not like the type of career-altering injuries. They were ankle sprains and things like that, and he's still a generational talent at running back, a guy that is like a top 3 athlete in the NFL and just stay healthy. And also you could see a scenario where he ends up working out his rookie contract here and going to a better team with more scoring opportunities and things like that. So
I don't love anyone here. It's almost like I got to reach for my guy because I don't think he'll beat me at the next round.
Especially at the back half of the third.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wait a whole another. Yeah, I'm going to just chance it here and reach for my guy.
Travis Etienne. Okay.
God, I did not.
Yeah, see, I was hoping that he would fall to me in the third.
Yeah.
In the front half.
I didn't want to take him there, but I'd rather him than anyone left on the board at the right.
That's who I would have taken, Tori. I mean, you guys.
So both. Your number 1 was Saquon, your number 2 was Etienne.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man,
that's tough.
It's like Chubb, I'm out on. Kamara and Dynasty,
maybe
tough one. Cam Akers, man, young, but obviously injury issues.
And then receivers so deep, especially in Dynasty. There's so many young talents that have come in. And it's like, and me already having a wide receiver.
Right.
I don't know if I want to do it again right now with the guys that are sitting here. There's always Justin Herbert here.
There is.
Yes.
I could just lock
24. I mean, he's as young. Dude,
as I don't think it's too early to go Christian Watson here either, dude. Just go ahead and get your guy.
Smart ass. Just because running back in Dynasty, I think is really thin. I'm going to go ahead and go Kamara. We've talked about how he's kind of been put in bubble wrap for a while here. He hasn't had that many rough carries. I'm going to go ahead and go Kamara, and then I'll get my Herbert if he comes back to me. If not, I'll see.
I don't know if he's going to fall back to you all the way at the end of the third.
Oh, fuck. That's right. Third round reversal. Son of a bitch. I forgot about it.
I wouldn't be shocked if
he might be. I mean, I doubt it.
If Mahomes goes out of him.
Yeah, very possible.
Just because of the name, and he's done it a little bit longer. Or
there's a lot of people out there that are Mahomes #1. Period.
There he goes, right there.
AJ Brown, Nick Chubb,
there goes Mahomes.
There goes Mahomes.
Told you.
Robbie's on the clock
but you
here.
Had Herbert go first, so
yeah. 2 picks.
Okay. Did you consider Debo there at all? I kind of did.
Yeah.
Even though I have no shares of them at all. I don't, but just like thinking about what could be with Trey Lance and Debo, they could just be dirty.
But like I said, already having Chase and thinking about how deep wide receiver is, especially in Dynasty, it was just like, why? You know, if I had went running back in the first, absolutely, I would have probably taken Debo there. But
locking down Chase.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Robbie, what's Robbie going to do? He's got CD Lamb and Breece Hall right now. Quarterbacks, the elite. I think we can all agree the elite 3 young Dynasty QBs are off the board. There's no real reason to reach on one now when you can get the same guys in a few rounds probably from now.
Right.
So he's smart. I think he avoids running
really high on a Burrow or Lamar
Jackson.
I don't know if that would be a complete reach in the third. I wouldn't do it.
And he went with Lamar.
Oh, there he goes, Lamar.
Shadowing there.
Yeah.
All right, Josh.
Is he tuning in? Is he hearing us live?
No.
DK Metcalf. Man, you're hoping for a big quarterback draft next year with that guy. He has positional advantages at tight end and quarterback. The dude is going to need to see something.
All right, Josh, man. What are you going to do, Josh, man?
Dude, you could double up and get Burrow. I mean,
if this was a
super flex, he would have been gone to go.
Yeah,
no doubt.
It's tough, man. I feel like I have a positional advantage at quarterback and tight end. I think Josh Allen is as good as they come. Kyle Pitts is as good as they come. But now the rest of the players, as far as receivers and running backs go,
coming up.
Yeah.
So we can predict a little bit.
No doubt. We're getting doubled up picks here in a minute.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah. I'm going to reach a little bit on a guy.
Now, here's a guy.
I know you reached on ETN. Not really reached, but you did a little bit. I'm going to reach a little bit on a guy that I just love.
In Dynasty, in my opinion, ADP means nothing to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, and we always have to keep in mind that this is Sleeper's ADP, and every fucking app has a different ADP. If we run ESPN, we'd be looking at a whole different group of guys at the top here. So you always have to keep that in mind and go off of your rankings.
True rankings. Or not.
Right.
Use your rankings as something to go against because it's every other mock draft we're drafting guys ahead of who we have higher in our rankings.
Yeah. So I went Michael Pittman. I like him a little bit later, but I know with you guys having the turn at 3 and 4 and with Torrey not having any receivers yet, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a run at receiver here soon.
You like him?
So I just wanted to lock
more than
in.
T. Higgins, though? Really?
I did, because I think he's at least the #1 option where T. Higgins necessarily isn't, and there's more competition in Cincinnati than there is.
Also has guaranteed really legit quarterback for a long time, whereas Pittman's got Ryan for.
I think
maybe
T.
one or two
Higgins
more
is a
seasons.
prime candidate to be gone.
Fuck you, Steph.
When his contract is up,
Steph.
So
you're not allowed. You're not allowed any more mocks. I was gonna get my stack with Burrow and fucking Jason.
So the way I look at that,
I'm already getting sniped, dude. What the
having the Chase stack for like a decade?
Oh my god,
freak!
I was sitting here like holding my breath, like fuck, just get through a few picks. I want him. Son of a. Now I'm fucked.
So she started off Najee, Mark Andrews, Burrow.
Beautiful.
That
is nice.
Kyler, we got a little run at quarterback.
Cooper Kupp, Saquon, Kyler.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
By the way, Josh, real quick, I would definitely go Pittman over Metcalf. I'll give you that.
My thing
there's
with
a few guys that are grouped in his tier, but I don't.
Yeah, the difference
for going Pittman.
To me, the difference between T. Higgins and Pittman isn't that great. I mean, Pittman's only 1 year older. He's 24. Higgins is 23. I think there's more competition in Cincinnati than there is in Indianapolis. That's so. I just feel like at least this year, Pittman's going to have a better year, and then in the future, I don't see there being that much of a disparity between the two. I think the talent is pretty similar.
Right.
Fuck, I hate this group of players.
I am gonna get the dude, and that's T. Higgins.
There you go.
Okay. Who you probably weren't targeting at all.
No, so I'm not going to double up on the same receiver group here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So Lauren, you got Jamar Chase, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. I get 2 picks before Tori can pick again. So I can get either of these QBs that he likes, Hurts or Lance, but then he gets one of them. So, unless I just double up and fuck him just because.
That'd be dumb.
Yeah, but it'd piss you off.
Taking a 3-4 and going quarterback.
Yeah, but dude, I'm a dumb guy. What are you gonna do? I just don't like these running backs.
Me neither. This is like the running back dead zone.
I know.
Me.
I would love Cam Akers
in redraft and in Dynasty. It's kind of tough.
Yeah. Oh my God. What do I do here? I don't like these receivers either. I'm gonna go George Kittle. Fuck it. He's got another 4 years in him of dominance.
How old is he? Click on him real quick.
28, I think. He's 28.
And you're guaranteed to at least get one of those 2 quarterbacks that you were hoping for, even if
because Herbert takes one at 1. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And because I got Kittle, I'm gonna go ahead and
so this guy, so Idahan goes Justin Jefferson, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Waddle, Drake London.
Fuck.
He's definitely going 0 RB.
Yeah.
That's
a pretty stout.
It's a damn good receiving core.
He's not gonna have to touch that position. You can fucking 8
and
years.
You know what? He can start all of them.
Yeah.
You got 2 wide receivers and 2 flex, so you can. Wow.
So you go Lance here.
London though.
So you like Lance over Hurts?
I went Lance over Hurts because I got Kittle, so now I got the stack. That was the deciding factor.
I view them. He likes the dynasty stacks,
and also I feel like Lance has a bigger window where he can underperform and still be the guy. Where
he's got a little bit of a longer leash.
This is it for Hurts. Hurts has a higher risk in Dynasty where if he just doesn't perform this season, they might move on. And I think he'll find a job elsewhere, but it might be a backup job for a little while or something. He's not locked in right now. If he starts out like cold, I don't know. I like him. Don't get me wrong, but I know Lance has got a 3-year starting window. Even if he's terrible, he's playing.
I'm going to take a guy I've never taken only because it's the 4th round. And I'm just going to say, fuck it, because I think he pairs well with my other wide receiver and go Tyreek Hill.
Okay. I like it. I thought about him. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, in the 4th round, I think that's very good value.
Round, man, he's 28. He just signed a massive deal. He's going to at least play out his contract.
He's still the fastest guy in the NFL.
Which is 3 years.
Which gives you a window here.
So as my wide receiver too. Yep. And again, he pairs well with that wine and whiskey kind of guy, right? With Higgins being more consistent. So I've gotten no shares of Tyreek Hill. But
you got your safe guy, your risky guy, your safe guy, your risky guy. Kind of like you're playing it. I like it. Playing off.
And I did think about Hurts here. But honestly, there's a few other guys in a single quarterback league I'd be happy to wait on.
No doubt. Russell Wilson's still here. I mean, you got in Dynasty even. He's still got another 3-4 years.
I don't love Dak, but still. Like Dak in the 6th.
Trevor looks so good in that fucking preseason. He's got
Well, I mean, the thing is there's still probably 4 solid quarterbacks left, and everyone's kind of already taken one except for like 3 teams before you pick again. So you're almost guaranteed to get one of those guys.
That's what I'm saying. I can wait now because team 1 has it. Lauren's team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12 teams have a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So, and there's 5 guys I like.
Yeah. So even if one of those fall to you,
he's not on. So he may have bounced.
Although it still says you're not on though. Look at that. It's like if your phone goes to sleep, that's what it is. If your phone goes to sleep, it does that.
Yeah, but we're down to the countdown.
He's gonna get auto picked here.
Well, who does it pick? Go to all. Let's see. Let's take. I mean, it's not going to be the top 80.
We'll know right away. If it's Aaron Jones, then we'll know.
JK.
Aaron Jones. There it is. It was auto pick. All right, Steph. What's she gonna do?
Which is not horrible. I mean, it's not a horrible pick.
I'm not super mad at that. No.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a great year, but I think it's the time.
So do you think she probably goes receiver here, right? I mean, she's got a running back, a tight end, a quarterback.
Yeah.
I think she fills in her receiver spot.
Yeah, what you got?
With who? If I'm looking right here, I would probably go with like a Mike Evans or a Jerry Jeudy.
Sheesh, Mike Evans, man, I'm out on Mike Evans.
Really?
In Dynasty,
so you're following in Warren's footsteps.
In Dynasty, bro.
In Dynasty, you just talked about a 3-year window. He's 28.
3-year window. Tom Brady has a 1-year window. After that, he might have fucking Kyle Trask.
But like we discussed before, Mike Evans has been solid no matter who the quarterback is.
I get it.
1,000 yards,
but you don't have the same touchdown upside without Tom Brady, though. Let's be honest.
And that's his deal.
Yeah,
she goes David Monty Gums.
All right, I like it.
It's a good
value.
I do like Montgomery.
25 years old.
I do like
bell cow back.
Yeah,
low mileage.
Definitely has earned probably a second contract in the NFL. We got Joshy.
All right, Josh. What are you going to do? You got Kyle Pitts, Josh
no
Allen,
running backs,
Michael
and
Pittman.
the running backs are not looking super good.
No, they are not.
So are you going to reach on a guy that's young that might end up being the guy? Or are you going to punt the position?
I'm probably going to punt the position at least for a little bit. And I will go Jerry Jeudy here.
All right. Pittman Jeudy. Love that.
Yeah.
DJ Moore at team 8. J.K. Dobbins with your cuz. Terry.
He picked that guy quick, so he was waiting on him.
He had him queued up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Mike Evans.
And that's a good pick, man. JK's what, 23? And he's young. Yeah, he still fits the Ravens offense perfectly.
Yeah. You just got to see how he looks.
It was just an ACL. It wasn't Achilles or anything like that. He'll be 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're coming back from ACLs way better.
Team 11, Henry, Cook, Chubb, Gibson, Elliott.
So team 11 and team 2 are going to be swapping some players.
Trade partners here.
They're going to be swapping some players.
Right. But none of them are super young, man. Like Gibson.
I mean, Zeke's 27.
I know.
Gibson's just a bad pick in general. Like,
I do not. And it's a computer, so he can really fucking rip his team apart.
Right? Yeah. Did you hear?
Like Henry, Cook, and Elliott will all be out of the league in 2 or 3 years.
Right.
I don't know about out of the league, but they won't be like bell cow starters.
I don't know.
Henry's not gonna be out of the league by 31.
I see Henry being like a Calvin Johnson, where he just like dominates for another year or two, and then just goes, "All right, I'm done."
Yeah. If he's not the best, then what's the point?
Yeah, it's just like
kind of like Patrick Willis did. He was like literally retired at the top of his game.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not number 1 middle linebacker in the league, I don't want to play.
Right.
I could see Zeke being like a Frank Gore dude, just trying to stick around as long as absolutely possible.
Yeah, but he made way more money than Frank Gore, and that's the thing.
Yeah, but I just think
the big kicker, dude, is he signed
Robbie is down to the wire. 5,
contract.
4.
Come on, Robbie.
His boss might be looking over his shoulder right now. Josh Jacobs.
Did he snipe you, Josh? Did you want him? You don't have a running back yet.
That
kind of stung a little bit.
I don't like the Jacobs pick at all.
No? In the 5th?
Not with what I'm hearing.
He's still young.
Not with what I'm hearing.
He's still young.
I'm hearing more and more committee is what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing fucking Zamir White's going to see work. Kenyon Drake's going to see work.
Amir Abdullah.
They say Amir Abdullah is going to play the James White role.
The Abdullah Ablangata.
Fuck you, dude.
Ugh.
I mean, he's still a young back. And I loved him coming out of college. I guess I'm just a little scared away with the whole Josh McDaniels style.
I don't understand it. I think he's shown everything you need to see from a bell cow back, aside from like staying healthy. And
totally.
That's out of your control.
No, totally. I think the talent's
right.
inevitable.
Like, why would you do a committee when you have a guy that good? I don't understand. Get him on the field for first 3 downs until he's tired. Let him come off, and then when he's ready to go back in, go back in.
But hearing that they're going to have a James White role in general kills every single bit of receiving.
White just retire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying what he played with the Patriots, it's like all receiving work is going to go to Amir Abdullah, essentially, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Which I don't love.
All right, Leonard Fournette.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go AJ Dillon here.
I like that pick.
That's your RB1 though. That's gonna be your year 1, but
I think next year he becomes, and I said this on our group chat. I think AJ Dillon has the ability to take over like Derrick Henry did with DeMarco Murray.
Correct.
It was that same year where it was just like, he's still this number 2, still the number 2, still the number 2. And then one year it was just like, all right, Henry's the fucking guy. And now Murray's the backup.
We forget the slow starts of some of the NFL's current dominant players. Like Devontae Adams fucking had a slow start.
Old.
Yeah.
Before he had his break.
I see him and Ayuk as I think having a similar trajectory. Ayuk's a similar player, like his body type, everything's similar.
I don't think Ayuk has the talent of Adams.
Are you kidding me?
But you wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't have said that about Adams in year 1 or 2 either. Like Adams was a fucking scrub. For
what
the
is
first
not there?
Years.
He's got 4.3 speed. He's got like 80-inch arms. Like,
yeah.
What do you need to see?
He's like fucking John Jones track star.
From an athletic profile, he was a first-round pick. He's 4.3 guy. He's got it all.
Oh shit!
I guess until you see it, I don't know. Until you see it. So after I took AJ Dillon, we had Steph take Marquise Brown as her wide receiver 1. I'm liking her team, dude. She's got a legit quarterback, a legit tight end. She's got 2 very good running backs, and Marquise Brown, I mean, he has all the potential in the world to really light it up. Spinach then took James Conner as his RB3. So he's got 3, one receiver in Cooper Kupp, 1 quarterback, Kyler Murray, no tight ends yet, but at this point you're going to wait. Yeah. Tori,
man,
you're 2-2.
Like all the dudes I want are fucking late that I feel like I can wait. So I'll just get him.
I was gonna snipe you one pick before on the next round. So it's a good thing you did that.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it just because
there's so many wide receivers I want that I just know.
Sometimes though you do
but
that,
the value there,
but they all go right.
Yeah, but there's like 5 that I want.
I get it.
But the problem is the value there is still good to get Hurts in the 5th round. Like, you're not mad at that,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna show the world this year for sure. I do love him.
Now, Lauren, you got one of each, so you can literally just start doing BPA at this point.
Right.
Running back, I fucking hate right now.
I know. For real. I mean,
God.
Elijah Mitchell's not horrible, but he's one of those guys where it's like San Francisco
there's no draft capital. So like if you just decide to just phase his ass out,
no problem.
League. Like
no problem.
We're just over him.
Yeah, I get it. But
just how many years has
at this point in the draft, if he stays the bell cow, which Shanahan, if he performs, we'll keep him as that guy.
Yeah.
He's 24 in one of the best rushing offenses in the league. I mean, it could be an absolute slam dunk 6th round pick if I pick him here and he works out.
True.
Becomes that guy.
But how many years have the Niners had a RB finish as the RB1?
He said there's 5, and look, it's just wide receivers going off the board.
I'm good. My guys are still there.
All right.
He went Chris Godwin. He went 5 receivers.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's a little much, right?
And then went tight end. Like,
yeah. I mean, you talk about punting on a position.
Oh my God. I mean, I like seeing what a team like that will end up looking like, but like, damn, I mean, rocking with like,
I think at this point, what he's doing is I think similar to like my strategy last year in a redraft league. I took almost all receivers, and you just go into it knowing that you're going to end up trading some of these guys for running backs.
Sure.
And that's probably his mindset. Like you look at a guy like Team 11 or something like that, or someone who has multiple running backs, you can probably swap, or you could probably, throw in a Godwin and a London for, someone like a
Deontay Johnson is dropping, man. Like I know he has a rookie quarterback, but like, fuck, the dude has been a top 10 fantasy player.
And he's only 26.
So there was 3 guys that I really wanted. Okay. Mike Williams, Bateman, and Sutton.
That was exactly what I was
And
looking
I'm going to get my guy, even though he's last on the board in terms of ADP.
Sutton
is my wide receiver 3, and I'll fucking root for his ass for the next 3 years and be super pumped.
Those 3 were all like splitting hairs for me.
And Bateman's 4 years younger, so I get it. But just having Sutton.
I think Bateman might have the highest target share of between the 3 of them. That's why, just because he's going to be the wide receiver 1 on the Ravens, and they have no one behind him aside from obviously Andrews. But yeah, I think he's going to get a really high target share, and I think he's a better talent than most people realize.
Yeah, I do.
He's super young.
I do like Bateman a lot.
And right here, I'm going to go with the third guy that you guys were talking about between Bateman and Sutton. And I think Williams is a slam dunk right here. And to pair with, just like you'd have Sutton as your wide receiver 3, if I can have Williams as my wide receiver 3, I'm happy.
You're happy about that a lot. Mm-hmm. Steph went Amon-Ra St. Brown, who I also love, just a young, dominant slot guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were talking about Deontay
Dynasty, though. Like, I feel like this year he's looking great, but they have some young wide receiver talent on that team that's up and coming.
I think it'll help.
Jameson
I think
Williams.
Chark signed a 1-year deal, so he's going to want to get paid to go somewhere else. And he plays a very similar role as Jameson Williams. Okay. So I think Jameson Williams is going to stick around as the deep threat, and Amon-Ra will be that like just stud slot guy that underneath.
I really like that James Cook draft by Robbie right there in the 6th round. I think
Robbie, not knowing what Dynasty is still pulling it off pretty well, right?
I've heard a lot of good things about Cook lately.
Jacobs, Cook.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Let's see if he grabs a receiver here. He needs to start adding to that before they're all gone, because it's getting a little thin now at wide receiver.
Starting to thin out. But there's still a ton of
He goes dudes. Elijah Moore. I like it.
Yeah, I like Elijah Moore a lot there too.
He's such a good talent. You're betting on talent there. That's all it is. Just such a good talent. You see the highlights of him just snagging one-handed.
And everyone's saying he's clearly performing at a higher level than Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Who went a full round or 4 picks or so before him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Josh, he's up.
Right here. I think I kind of just have to make a play at running back. And I'm going to go CEH.
Yeah.
That's a good value.
You got to go with him at this point.
Yeah. I wanted Sanders.
He's still the top of a depth chart. Let's not forget.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then we had,
and he's young. He's still extremely young. So even if it doesn't work out in Kansas City, I think someone else gives him a shot. I mean, he's only 23.
All right, there's two dudes at wide receiver that I really, really want.
So Steph took Algier pretty quickly after I took Edwards. I've been hearing good things about him.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a little high in the 7th?
If you're definitely going to go running back, I mean, I think he provides some value as a rookie or at least some upside, right? With some other guys, you know what you're getting. With Algier, he could bust for sure, but I think he provides a lot more unknown upside that some other guys in that same.
And you got to look at like you got him, and then ahead of him is Cordero, who's in his 30s. So that's not the long-term answer. Algier is the long-term answer, and in Dynasty, that's what you want. Yeah, I like it. I just
you got tight end to think about there too, Tori, and you got Dalton Schultz sitting there staring at you, and Goddard. Those two are kind of in the top tier at the moment. And there's nothing after that.
I like a few guys past that.
What's his name from Chicago?
I'm gonna do the same thing. Fuck it. I like Dameon Pierce a lot. He showed out like
10 yards per carry in his preseason debut.
The dude had the highest PFF rushing rate out of college. He's just a swing at running.
Another rookie running back, but a guy like Algier who could potentially be the starter their rookie year.
Yeah, I think they're going to realize he's far premier or far superior to Marlon Mack.
Yeah, and it may not be week 1, but I mean, by the halfway point of the season, he's probably going to end up being the guy.
So Ethan's going to take another receiver here, and then we'll see what happens.
He might go tight end.
Or at the hand.
He goes. He's Dak totally like what?
Dak Prescott. Damn. I mean, Dak Prescott in the 7th round.
All those young running wide receivers.
Yeah,
Burks, Olave, Watson, Moore. All rookies.
Yep.
Now, but the chances of 1 or 2 of those guys hitting is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Hopkins, huh? Jeez, another fucking receiver.
He has to be listening right now.
or he's trolling.
I like Juju.
Unless that's really his strategy, but that's a bold strategy.
I think Juju and Mahomes are going to have a beautiful marriage here for the next 3-4 years and just be targeted like crazy. I think they're going to be.
Well, that's fine. I'm glad you went him.
25 years old.
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Gabe Davis.
Again, give me my boy.
Yep.
Love him. It was between him and Ayuk.
I'm just, you know what? I've kind of gotten cold on him. I don't know. I don't know if I believe.
I'm not cold on him
as you do. I don't know if I believe in the talent as much as you do.
You haven't had a chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm not cold on him at all.
To be cold on
him, I'm jumping all over him, and
with a guy that's built like he is, I think you're crazy.
I'll take the.
I'm jumping all over him
in round 8.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm jumping all over him in 7 or 8.
Number 1.
Who's going to be the number 1 then?
It could be Sky Moore for all we know.
It's not.
Dude, Juju's a bum.
No, he's not. He's a good player.
He's okay.
He's a good player.
He had 1 good season.
He's a great TikToker. Good player. Let's go, Josh.
Don't get me wrong. I like your pick. All I'm saying is Juju's a one-hit wonder.
He's my 4th wide receiver?
3rd? Oh, 4th because you went Chase.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to hate on your pick until you hated on mine.
What do you think about my Kareem Hunt pick, though, in round 7? He's my RB2.
I think he's moving on.
I needed an RB2.
I think he's
That's fine.
I think he's going to go start somewhere else.
That's good.
No, I know. That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah. And I think he's still got 3 more years.
I'm surprised you didn't go Ayuk, I'll be honest. Over Juju.
Oh, my God. Is he still?
He just went. Steph D took him. Steph D, great pick.
Well, you know what? I'm a little Niner heavy, though. I got Trey Lance and Kittle. I got to maybe calm it down a bit. But that is a fucking phenomenal pick by Steph.
And for my pick, it was definitely Gabe Davis or Ayuk for sure.
Yeah. I still don't know if I would have done it just because, like I said, I'm a little Niner heavy already. I do love the Trey Lance Ayuk stack.
I don't know if I would have hated that double stack, though.
Yeah.
Ayuk, Kittle, Lance. Like, if that shit hits and the Niners are balling.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that on my way over here.
That being said, if they didn't and they were cold, my team was in trouble.
Well, right. But some teams that I've seen dominate in leagues, like home leagues, always have teams I don't like. Not always. On occasion, have lineups that I fucking hate. Like one year, the dude that won had fucking Russ, Lockett. He had Russ, Lockett, DK Metcalf,
Chris Carson, like the whole.
I think he did. I think he had Chris Carson, and then he had another like 2 wide receivers on another team. And it was like, I fucking hate this guy's team, and he's kicking our ass every single week, dude.
You're like, your team sucks, but you fucking kick my ass again
every time, dude. He went like 14-1 or something.
Robbie snatches Goddard up, man.
Yeah, that's a good pick right
run
there.
at tight end.
Robbie is killing it, dude. He's killing it. I love it. I would trade his team for mine right now. I like his team a lot.
I like his team a lot.
Lamar, Brees Hall, CD Lamb, Dobbins. Fucking, he needs another receiver here, but other than that, he's killing it.
Yeah, but there's still some good ones left, man. If you went with like a Michael Thomas,
Pickens right now, I love it. Like, let's go.
That's a swing.
Pickens all day.
That is a swing.
I don't know if it. I mean, it
is, dude. Talk about you have to see it. You're out on Gabe Davis, but you're gonna fucking.
He picks Pickens. Yeah. Let's go, Robbie.
Oh my god,
let's go. I know my cousin. We're on the same page here.
Jeez, that was badass. There's been a few times that's happened where we're like, go for this guy and snagged.
All right, Josh, what are you thinking here?
I love the way Pickens blocks. Have you seen some of his blocking highlights?
Yeah.
The dude just has grit, man.
And on the Steelers, that's going to get him playing time over and over again.
He's in my opinion, he'll start over Claypool.
Spectacular catch through the roof too. I mean,
giant dude.
Oh, it's tough. I think I'm going to go Chase Edmonds here. I'm going to just keep my run at running backs going.
Keep throwing darts at the wall at running back.
Are you worried about Spiller, Josh, with the recent reports out of camp saying that Joshua Kelly is like dominating the running back position?
But we've seen him in games. I know we've seen him in games though, and I just they did that experiment last year,
so it's not scaring you off at all.
Not really. Okay. And I just think with Isaiah Spiller being a rookie, like I think he's going to be there long term. I mean, he's 21, dude. Yeah, he's so young. Sure. I like him, way more than Kelly, and I'm not too scared. If he doesn't pan out this year,
I wouldn't go Kelly over him.
No, yeah. If it doesn't pan out this year, I mean, we're in Dynasty. I think the future is better for Spiller than it is for Kelly.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna just if I have to wait, I have to wait.
Who'd she go with? She went with Penny, Michael Carter off the board afterwards. I do like Penny, man. That's another sneaky big upside pick.
Sneaky pick. He's still young and he's a starting running back. I mean,
well, I definitely punted on the position at tight end, so why not just keep punting?
Yeah, at this point, might as well wait.
There's still a few people that I like, so I'm good with that. Running back, I don't know what it is about. I just fucking hate everyone at running back at this point.
Yeah, for real.
There's a few people, I guess.
Rashad White, you don't like him here?
You could probably wait on him a little bit. Another round, maybe.
I think this dude moves on to a team next year. This is the last year of his contract. And he has some value this year potentially, but I think he gets signed somewhere else and is the starting running back on a quality team. And a dude who I never have because I never have the chance to get. And go ahead and grab Madison.
Oh, you piece of You know that's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it.
23 years old.
You think he goes somewhere else?
It's his last year of his deal.
Either that or Cook goes somewhere else.
If he can't start in Minnesota, he ain't gonna come back and fucking play second fiddle for the rest of his life.
There can be only one.
Yeah, and it's not like Dalvin's very old. I feel like Dalvin's been around forever. 26. I feel like he should be in his 30s.
Yeah, I know.
But he's 27. He's 27. I think he just turned 27. But
Trevor Lawrence goes. Oh, you took Lawrence.
I did.
Nice.
I did. I couldn't.
So you're really
high on him long term. I at this point, I feel like he's so far and above the best player in Dynasty sitting on the board that it's not even close. And to an extent, I will pick the best player available, even in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So
if he turns out to be fucking Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning, then I would be mad at myself for not taking him in the 9th round of a Dynasty league, even if I already have Trey Lance. If both of us hit, then that's fine.
That's a phenomenal trade bait.
First quarterback off the board for him is Singletary.
Dude, team 1 is still. Oh fuck! Sorry,
you're good.
Team 1 is still
Ramondre. I really like Ramondre.
10 rounds in.
I'm gonna go Rashad White here.
Or no, that was
team 1 has 2 RBs.
Okay, I was team 2. Sorry,
he's got Jonathan Taylor and Cam Akers. Team 2 finally took 2 RBs in Devin. I don't know how high I'm in Singletary, but I really like Stevenson.
Yeah, I just don't like the backfield he's in. I still their committee, no matter what. I don't care.
Yeah,
but
Damian Harris is still going to get his in the goal line.
They're talking about trading Damian Harris.
Why? And I was thinking about this the other day. I really think the Patriots. It comes from the top down strategically from the way they build rosters, and I feel like Bill Belichick does not want to give players the kind of value so that they can never request to get paid big dollars. He won't give you enough carries
workload
to demand a big contract.
I love that.
He wants to split it up just so you can never make a name for yourself. You know, I really feel that way.
I mean, that's not a bad
game. Oh,
I like it.
Tony there. He goes Lockett pretty quick after that. Spinach. So Spinach has got Cooper Kupp, Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett has his receivers, Saquon, Aaron Jones, James Conner, Tony Pollard, and Michael Carter.
And it says a computer too.
How many goddamn receivers does he have?
Oh, it's a different team. I thought it was the same team too.
Okay.
But still.
Yeah.
I feel like all these people in here are killing it. I like Steph's team. I like Robbie's team. I like Spinach's team.
I'm starting to like my team more. I feel like in the last few rounds, I've made some good picks here.
I do love Lawrence at the 9 spot. And in Dynasty, you have such a deeper bench. You can afford a stash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly,
and like you said, Tori, if nothing else, in a couple years, he could be tremendous trade bait.
It's not like you're holding up one of your 5 bench spots for a quarterback that may never see the field.
So there goes Zamir White, the guy we were just talking about. Someone who I was actually looking about right there.
I do like that because I think however you slice the cake, I really do think Josh Jacobs is out of the building next year.
I don't.
And Kenyon Drake and Amir Abdullah, like those dudes aren't long-term answers.
No.
They drafted Zamir White to be Josh Jacobs' replacement.
Gosh, dang it, dude. That was my guy right there. She sniped me.
Steph, man, she's a killer.
Yeah, she's been stealing all of our players.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go Christian Kirk here.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think he's in the 10th round, a wide receiver 4. I mean, if
he's top
Trevor Lawrence is going to be, if Trevor Lawrence is going to be the guy that you think he is, Kirk's going to get some burn.
If he can play half to the capability of what he's getting paid to play, like he'll fucking dominate.
Yeah.
And he's only 25.
$22 million a year.
He's still young.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a good pick.
All right, your boy Robbie's on the clock.
What's Robbie gonna do here? He's got all his positions essentially filled here. He needs some more wide receiver depth.
He doesn't have Q, does he? I don't think he has a quarterback.
Yeah, he does.
No, he does.
Yeah, Lamar.
Oh, yeah, he went Lamar. Sorry, he went Lamar at 3.
What's he gonna do? Let's see if we can guess what he's gonna do.
You've been on. How about TDP?
I don't think so. I think he goes
Claypool.
I think he goes.
Let's see. He's got one. He only has 3 receivers and 4 running backs. He might go.
I think he goes Alec Pierce here. He's a Colts fan.
He is a Colts fan.
He's a big Colts fan. I think it's going to be Alec Pierce. He needs more wide receiver depth. It makes too much sense.
Rondell Moore.
Oh, he goes Rondell Moore. Okay.
Claypool, Fant, Jasicki.
Maybe
Rodgers.
he goes Pierce here.
Thielen, James Robinson, and
maybe he knows a little something about Alec Pierce that we don't for him to pass on. Oh, there he goes. And he picks him.
He saw it because he saw that you, me, and Josh didn't get to go.
Pick,
and
he's in a beautiful spot there where he doesn't have to worry about us.
Sniped by anybody.
Yeah.
Lazard. Love it.
Pretty easy for me right there.
That's my favorite pick you've had so far.
Yeah.
Lazard,
I got to jump off because here because we gotta go ahead and do some more stuff.
Good explanation.
What?
I don't really care.
Are you doing something illegal?
No. We gotta head out though because today was the daughter's first.
He's doing something like really like
his
weird.
wife's sexting him right now. She's like, you better be fucking in here in 2 minutes.
No. Dude, we got too many kids for that shit.
Just fucking.
We got too many kids for that shit, dude.
Yoga.
There's no privacy.
Yeah, the kids are napping and she wants some dick. I get it.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I gotta go do some stuff real quick. All right,
no, the daughter. The daughter's gonna be getting out of.
Like he's like disappearing by the fucking split second.
Oh my god.
No, the daughter's gonna be getting out of school soon, so we gotta head out and
sure,
and go take care of that.
All right, man.
Yeah, sure. See ya.
Good draft. Good draft. Mock draft Monday coming at you.
You better rank my team very highly.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Man. All right. I gotta get my 2.
Where did all the talent go? I feel like now that we have so many human beings in here, the talent, like the guys we like, just go way quicker now than they used to.
Because the dudes that are lower in ADP, like Lazard, who was fucking way lower than he should have been,
they just get snatched up.
Yeah, and guess how old Lazard is? 26.
Mm-hmm.
Same age Devontae had a breakout year.
All right. I'm gonna still probably draft. I just won't be able to be on the mic anymore.
Right on. Peace, brother.
Right. Later.
See ya. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Oh god. I hate everybody. I hate everybody in here. I hate them all.
Yeah, we're getting into some sloppies.
Yeah, this is bad.
Which in a dynasty, if we don't like anyone in the 11th, in the 28th, we're gonna be fucked.
Right.
Because that's how many rounds we have in our startup. You're gonna really hate everyone.
For real. This is just crazy. I guess I'll just add more running back depth and
just
fuck it.
Pussy.
Fuck it. Now I gotta pick again. I don't even want to pick anymore. I just don't like these guys.
Let's see. I probably ought to get a tight end here one of these days.
Yeah, you probably should.
I think, in my opinion, I still see some guys better values at the wide receiver position. Young dudes who have, yes, yet to show us anything, but could.
Yeah. Mechie, I mean that's
Tolbert,
scary health scare there. I don't know if you could take a chance on him.
No, Tolbert.
Yeah. He's going to have a lot of opportunity to make a name for himself in that offense.
Yeah. You got Tolbert. Gage is still young. Robert Woods isn't a bad value, although he's a year or two rental.
Okay.
Wandell Robinson, Chark in a 1-year prove it deal.
All right, Idahan. Whose team do you like the best so far? Let's keep this conversation going. We got a lot of dead air right now.
Yeah, let's roll.
Chase.
Oh, that's your team. Let's do everybody's team, not ours.
Yeah.
Because we'll do a full breakdown at the end.
So just looking at it.
Let's see.
I know I love Steph's team. I know I love Robbie's team because each time they picked, I've been like, fuck. It's a good pick.
Fuck. Both the tight ends I was going to go with. Go.
You keep waiting just a little too long.
Just
a little too long. Love it.
Gosh.
I keep hearing about this guy from Packers fans. He had a big play against us the other night. He's super young, rookie.
Romeo Doubs.
Let's do it. Let's take a swing here.
It's a good pick in Dynasty, dude.
Yeah. So
now I'm up.
I like your team a lot. Tony.
I'm going to just go with a young guy again. Fuck, no, I don't need to do that. It's a single quarterback league. What am I thinking? All right.
Darrell Henderson. Okay. So if the Achilles doesn't work out so well for Akers.
Yeah. And Henderson is 24 in his own right. So
he needs to learn to stay healthy himself.
Yeah. I don't love the pick.
Yeah.
But fuck it. In the 12th round, I think he could provide me at least some today value if Cam Akers tweaks that Achilles in week 1, right?
Or if he's just so inefficient that they just can't continue to trot him out there because he doesn't have the explosiveness or whatever.
Robert Williams afterwards. Okay, so team 1 and so team 2, Edie Hahn went Jefferson, Debo, Waddle, London, Godwin. Ridiculous. Yeah. Top 5. Stud
gets Waller in the 6th.
Stud tight end in the 6th. Prescott, Hopkins. The issue is he's probably sitting Godwin, Hopkins, because he's definitely going to start London, Waddle, Samuel Jefferson.
The other issue is he's got no running backs.
But that's what I'm saying. So is his strategy when Godwin comes back from injury or Hopkins comes back from that suspension, somebody that's a little weak at that position, like Team 11, he goes, "Hey man, I'll take Elliott for Hopkins."
I don't think you should ever draft with thinking I'm going to trade in mind later. I know. I think it's bad because you don't know who's going to be willing to trade with you. The guy that's got a bunch of fucking running backs may be like, "Fuck you, I don't want to trade."
No, I know, but it's a gamble you have to be willing to take.
Yeah,
and it can pay off.
Yeah,
if you can pull it off. Naheem Hines, Boyd, David Bell. Robbie went Herbert last round.
I like the Herbert.
So he has some young guys in Pickens, Rondell Moore, Alec Pierce, and Herbert in his last 4 picks.
He definitely understands Dynasty, man. He picked a lot of young guys, really young, talented guys.
Almost every single player on his team is young.
Yeah.
No, every single player on his team is young. I think the oldest player he has is Goddard.
Yeah, and he's 27.
Yeah,
something like that.
26. At a tight end, which is
which is young for a tight end.
Yeah. Sheesh.
All right.
Yeah. Wow. He is young.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that went old? Team 11 went old. Derrick Henry, Cook, Chubb, Gibson,
Cooper.
Cooper's
old. Renfro's old.
No, Renfro's young. He's like 25.
Okay. Thielen's old as fuck.
Right.
Ridley's missed another
29 when he comes back.
Yep.
He has some. I mean, dude, Henry Cook.
What sucks about for Team 11 is like his team's pretty old and he's also not good enough to win at year 1, in my opinion. So it's like you're really just screwing yourself.
Bijan Robinson, or not Bijan. Sorry.
Especially if Watson's out for the year. Like you ain't winning year 1. And now you got all these old fucks. It's a computer, so we can shit all over it. But
yeah,
that's about as bad as you can pick in Dynasty, in my opinion.
Joshy's up now. I was hoping Brian Robinson fell just because, starting running back coming out of Alabama, going to Washington, where they're clearly not committed to Gibson, which is such a shame. Like Gibson is, in my opinion, has all the tools. 6'3", 4.4 speed, phenomenal receiver. Like, why just break this dude? Bring back J.D. McKissick. Like, I know he's a fumbling machine, but I don't know. I just think that that's breaking a fucking premier talent. Who's up?
I believe you're up, aren't you?
No, Steph D.
Okay.
So it went Brian Robinson, Malik Willis.
Ooh, I like Malik, bro. Josh he's nailing these late picks.
But would you take Malik over Mac Jones,
yes,
Tua, or Zach Wilson?
Yes.
Really?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
He wasn't drafted as high as any of those guys and has never been.
He should have been. He should have been. There's no reason he should have been a 3rd round pick. Especially after like he showed the flashes of athleticism and ability. I think he got this rap for being a guy that can't read the field.
KJ Osborne, phenomenal pick, Steph. Fucking phenomenal pick.
Crushing it.
Hunter Henry.
And she's got Cousins to stack with him too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like that pick a lot.
All right, what's Tifa's going to do? He goes, Alberto finally gets his tight end in the 13th round. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and go Kenneth Gainwell here. I feel like he's a steal at this point.
I like Gainwell. I was considering him there as well. Tua, Mac Jones, Bills, Bucks.
Now we're going to have a run at defense. I'm not picking a defense in Dynasty now.
Fuck no. Especially
No way. There's still 2 young, talented players that I can get.
Yeah. Well, dude, Jarvis Landry's going to Josh in the 14th.
Right.
So
should take Marlon Mack right here. What is it with Marlon Mack in the fucking fantasy world? I don't understand it.
In Sleeper, they're like, well, he's no Marlon Mack.
Everything is Marlon Mack. I don't get it, dude. I don't understand how that happened.
It's weird how shit catches shit.
I didn't get the origin. I missed the butt of the joke. And
I know.
Like, always like, what the hell's going on?
It's all over Sleeper.
Can someone like basically explain to us why the Marlon Mack joke? Where did that come from?
Just one dumbass comment on Sleeper, and now it's millions of people.
Yeah. I'm going to keep looking.
It's almost like you want to draft wide receiver every single fucking
round
in these late rounds, man, because running back is just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
God, Chuba Hubbard, like he's not even the backup on Carolina.
I'll go get some Gage.
I like Gage.
Solid starting player right now that I can throw in there in a pinch. Still fairly young.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, what's Tori gonna do? We're almost done here. Is this the final round after this? Yeah, we got one more round. We need to get a defense / kicker, I guess, if we want a full team.
Is it? Oh, it's shit. It is kicker defense.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever. I'll just assume that I would pick one up off the wire.
Well, and for sake of the video, we're not doing another 13 rounds, but in our actual startup dynasty, there's 13 more rounds that we're going to have. So I wouldn't be touching kicker. I mean, we don't have kicker in our startup, but I wouldn't be touching defense until the mid 20s.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I went Joshua Palmer.
Oh, I like that a lot. I forgot about him. He's one of those guys that slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, do we need to sit down and have our lists?
Yeah.
Because again, we're in round 14. We're halfway through in our startup.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, fuck, Joshua Palmer.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Most mocks I do too to prepare for our Dynasty startup. Like I usually stop. I'm like get bored after like round 8. Yeah. I'm like, that's good.
And it won't be boring when we're actually doing it. But we need to know who the fuck these guys are because there's going to be a ton of these dudes. We're like, oh my gosh. I have no idea.
I'm trying to figure out by looking at the board here whose team I would take over everybody's. Like, I honestly do really like my team the more I look at it. But I also like your team a lot. Josh is like kind of like I like all the humans in here. I mostly like their teams.
Mm-hmm.
Edahan, I'm not so sure just because his running backs are
Singletary,
really
Stevenson, Gordon.
Oof, yeah, his running backs are going to hurt him bad. And then Spinach, I haven't really looked at Cooper Kupp, Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray, Aaron Jones, Connor. A little bit old in the running back department.
Steph D went Trey Sermon.
Ooh, I've heard that like he's made a resurgence. Flash. He's made a resurgence, and we gave second round value on him, or we took a second round pick with him, so that's going to buy some more time. Honestly, he probably would have been cut. He would have been cut by now, probably, if it weren't for that second round fucking draft capital that we put on him.
Go Valdez Scantling.
Okay, starting wide receiver in the fucking 15th round. It's not terrible on a Hall of Fame quarterback-led offense.
Who you got as your Mr. Irrelevant, who is going to be very relevant in a real Dynasty
Josh never
startup.
took Landry. He had his chance many times, and he never took him.
It's because he's 46 years old,
right?
You'd always go with your boy, Marlon Mack.
Tight end? No, there's no point.
How about Galladay? Like, I'm not saying for you to take him, but just like Galladay, in terms of most talented players.
He's just a shitty player right
most talented players still available.
Biggest name. I don't know about most talented.
I mean, but he did it. Like, he fucking dominated in Detroit. Or no, he was with New York. But no, he was with Detroit and went to New York. I'm so fucking ass backwards.
Marlon Mack. Just to keep the joke going.
Best pick of the draft right there.
Right.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining in on the draft. This was badass that we actually had some real humans in here. Well, of course, we're still going to break down the draft, but just want to give a shout to all of our listeners that wanted to join in, the people that give us a follow on Instagram. Definitely makes for a far more fun Mock Draft Monday, and we're going to keep this going. So anybody that hears this that wants to join in on YouTube, Instagram, email, even just podcast listeners, shoot us an email at Full House Fantasy Football.
Still got a few weeks until it's like everyone's actually drafting and then the season.
Dude, I just realized 13 days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is our startup Dynasty draft.
That's 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
You and I need to sit the fuck down and break down some players that we might see in the 22nd.
So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, please comment below and let us know who you think won this draft here. You can see the whole board right now in front of you.
Yeah.
Let us know who you think. Keep in mind, this is Dynasty startup. Single QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 defense, 1 kicker. And we had some great teams drafted here. I'm honestly finding it hard to pick my favorite. I obviously really like my team, but I like Tori's, I like Josh's, I like Robbie's a lot. Steph just kept sniping us. She's got a shitload of unorthodox players that like guys that are underdogs in a sense, like guys that are not talked about enough. Like I look down and listen, I'm like, St. Brown, fucking Marquise Brown, Tyler Algier, Montgomery, guys that have great opportunity, are great players, and they just aren't not like hyped up. They're not super exciting names, but
just like studs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So. I love everyone, but do like, comment, subscribe, please give us a shout so that we can build this Full House Fantasy community, both on YouTube and Instagram. Both are just Full House Fantasy Football. And real quick, let's do a quick little breakdown and see if we can determine whose team or a few teams that we think did the best. I'm going to go ahead and say Team 11. Sorry, computer, you are instantly disqualified. Team 11 is done. They went old RB heavy, and I just don't really love Henry Cook, Chubb. That's stout, but they didn't put the pieces past them. If they would have instead of went Gibson Elliott and gone with a quarterback and a wide receiver there to win now, I probably would have liked that team a lot. Team 12.
Team 12's not terrible.
Eckler, Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, Evans, Keenan Allen, Jamison Williams, Mitchell is their RB2, who if he hits makes the team.
That team could be a bad. That
could be a tough team to beat. And then he has a Stafford Rodgers. I mean, he streams those guys in matchups, and they're going to be tough. So I do like Team 12.
Yeah.
Team 9, which was Robbie's team. I don't know why it now says Team 9. He must have left.
Oh, okay.
Got CeeDee Lamb, love. Breece Hall, love. Lamar Jackson, love. I'll admit I don't love Josh Jacobs. That's just my opinion. Those not guys I'm personally targeting, but high upside young dudes. James Cook, I have him. Really, I look at James Cook as somebody I see in a similar light to ETN.
Yeah.
I mean, like premier, granted, far different situation, but kind of the similar style player. Elijah Moore, who I love, is his wide receiver 2. Dude, if Pickens hits and Pierce hit, who are both guys I'm targeting, love his team.
Even if one of them hits.
That's what I'm saying. One of the two.
Yeah.
50% shot.
Yeah.
We move on to team 8, who was just a computer. CMC, Diggs, Metcalf, DJ Moore, Fournette, Hawkinson, Damian Harris, Russell Wilson, Michael Thomas.
More of a win now team, but could actually probably do it if everybody hits on that team.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, Diggs, DJ Moore, Metcalf, Fournette, like those guys right there.
Diggs, I love. Fournette for sure, who's a win now pick in the 5th.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, Brady.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Win now, but they might be able to pull off of a championship.
I think his team is hinged. I think his team is hinged on. Gosh, I was gonna say Michael Thomas, but looking at DJ Moore, Metcalf, I mean, those are studs. Yeah. Anyway, competitive team. I think a closer to a win now team.
Right, definitely.
Josh, Pitts, Allen, Pittman, Judy, AJ Dillon,
definitely building
Mike
for
Williams.
the future.
I'll admit those first 6 picks I love.
Yeah.
I would even go 7. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the 7th as a pass catching 23-year-old running back with KC. He's disappointed. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he's going into his 3rd year. He was drafted very heavily. He has the talent. We'll see if his excuses are warranted or if he's just a bum. But if Edwards, I think for me, his team is hinged on Edwards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah. And I've been bit by that snake before, but I've bet on him many a time. So
Isaiah Spiller, Christian Kirk,
Lazard, AJ Dillon, in my opinion, in Dynasty, and they went pretty close. I think I'd take Dillon over Jones.
Aaron Jones
in Dynasty.
Yeah, I get it. I have no issue with that.
I really think I would.
I think I would actually have him ranked just a little bit above him too.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Then we go Steph D. Steph D joined us. She's the one who wanted to initiate this whole thing with the style of mock draft we were doing. Hope you had fun and got some
Good
value
practice
out of checking how us other players are going to draft. Najee, she kicks it off with Najee, smash play. Andrews, smash play. Burrow, smash. Montgomery, a guy that I've gotten a lot of flack for being a stand for, but I like Montgomery a lot at 25 years old. Going to earn a second contract, in my opinion. Marquise Brown is a young stud who's clearly going to take over inevitably as the number 1 for Arizona. Amon-Ra St. Brown, dude, like dominant last year. We'll see if he can run it back and give us an encore like we're expecting. Then you start going on to Algier, who's upside play. Ayuk, love Ayuk. Rashad Penny, Zamir White, both some young guys. We'll see what happened with them. Khalil Shakir going to Buffalo. You never know. He's kind of a gadget guy, but we'll see if he can, move it through the ranks with Isaiah McKenzie and Crowder and some of those guys that are ahead of him on the depth chart. KJ Osborne, I think, is probably one of her best picks.
13th round
as a 24-year-old, gonna be wide receiver 2 on an O'Connell offense. Like he could be wide receiver 2 this year, and it wouldn't shock anyone. Thielen's 31, man. He can only keep doing it for so long. And then she gives you a shout at Sermon in the last round.
Why not? Great team.
Spanak. Read them off, Lauren.
All right. So Spanak went with Cooper Kupp in the first round. A bit more of a win now move. You got a 3-year window with Kupp, I think. Then Saquon Barkley, kind of the same thing. 3-year window. Kyler Murray. I think he's more of a 3-year window than we realize.
Yeah, he's
people
young.
Look at him like 10 years, but I wonder about his longevity in the NFL, where his like motivations are, and also can he physically hold up, because he takes a lot of hits and he's just a sleight of frame guy. But anyways, Aaron Jones, 3-year window guy. James Conner, 3-year window guy. Deontay Johnson, kind of a 3-year window guy. Pollard, bigger window. I think he's
win now. I think he has a chance to win it. In my opinion, looking at his league, I think he has a very good chance to win year 1 because of Jones and Connor. Jones and Connor are not huge dynasty values. They are going in the 2nd round of redraft leagues.
Yeah.
So year 1, he's going to be tough to beat. If Aaron Jones becomes second fiddle to Dylan and Connor becomes phased out after this year, he's going to have some rebuilding to do, but I think he's going to be really tough to beat in year one.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we had Torrey with
the Fuzz.
Javonte Williams with the first pick, Travis Etienne, two of the youngest talented young running backs, dynasty picks. Absolutely. T. Higgins, Tyreek Hill, love it. Jalen Hurts in the 5th. He waited, still got his guy in the 5th round. Then he got his guy, Cortland Sutton, in the 6th round. And then even more his guy, Gabe Davis, in the 8th round. Very on-brand draft for Torrey here, getting all of his guys. How do you feel about it?
I got Tony in the 10th, too. You forgot to mention him.
You got all of your guys at receiver, didn't you?
I got to switch it up one of these times to see how much I like my draft.
But yet, these were half this league was human beings, and you still pulled off getting all your guys.
I wanted to actually see if I could still get these guys at a value.
And you did.
I think Gabe Davis in the 8th, dude. I know you're cooling off a little bit on him.
But still in the 8th round in the Dynasty League.
I fucking love Gabe Davis. And he might be the biggest fucking upset that I've felt in a long time because I am like all in. Yeah. I have to have him no matter what.
Yeah.
Like if I get Sutton or Judy, I'm cool. Yeah. Like I'm not like really heavy on either one of those guys over the other. Gabe Davis in the 8th to me is, I just have to have him.
Yeah.
Madison, kind of a future play. It'll be fun. Not only do what's fun about Dynasty is we'll get to follow the offseason like crazy.
Yeah.
So when I get to see Madison going into free agency next year and the fucking Bucks pick him up with Brady coming back.
How about the Niners, dude?
And they move on.
How about the Niners? And that zone scheme, he'd be a monster.
Like just anybody who just needs, like they move on from a guy and they're just going to commit to Madison as a 3-down dude. Or he goes to the Rams or just something like that, right? Like
Akers doesn't pan out and they bring him in.
Fun to see Madison as a bell cow on an NFL team.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney in the 10th. Let's go. That's Tony. A great pick.
Love him.
Yeah. And then you got Derek Carr in the 11th. Nice backup to Hurts in case Hurts doesn't work out. There's a little bit of risk to Hurts there. If he doesn't perform this season, it might be it for him in Philly.
Yeah.
So it's a nice backup plan because I don't think Carr's going anywhere. This guy's going to play as long as he can.
He'll retire Raider, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. So let's check out my team real quick.
Let's roll. So we got Jamar Chase, top 3 fantasy asset in all of Dynasty,
and
without question.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice the cake in a non-super flex, even in a super flex. Kamara, absolute stud. Think he probably is a 3-year window kind of guy.
Yeah.
But at running back, a rookie is a 3-year window, it seems, right?
I feel like almost every running back's a 3-year window when you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few guys that are older that are the exception.
Yeah.
Like Elliott, I don't think has 3 years of premier football. But Kamara, I think does. Yeah. George Kittle, lock and load. Yeah. Hopefully the guy can just figure out his issues in terms of injury.
Yeah.